Ah! Check, 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 escape, check, 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 escape, check, 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 escape, check, 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 check. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Shoot 'em like Fox, rapping I rock, run up the stocks, out of the box. I am the one, big Yappin gun, bright as the sun, already won. We are the worst, still come in first. We go berserk, put in that work. Cut like I'm Cypher, taking them higher, down to the wire, you can't decipher. Hopping in the Gundam, hopping in the brand new ship. Hot shot from the bar in the air, he don't miss. Hot shoot him with the beam, he exploded when it hit. Hot pass me the rock, I go crazy with that shit. Hot pass me the rock like a Roku in his shit. Hot shooting all the ops, I'm like Goku in his bit. Hot Mark II is a real otaku in his bit. Hot black Dave on top, and the worst is just so
excellent.
Okay, we ready. Hey, shout out to my guy. So let's get my guy Black David on building. That's what I'm talking about, man. Start that thing off with excellent. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? What's the vibe? What's the word? What's going on, man? Welcome to another Yappin with B. YwB135. We're gonna do some Tuesday toppers. Yeah, it's Tuesday, February 3rd. Happy Black History. Happy Black Her Story. Happy Black Future Month, family. How we doing? How we living? It's good to see y'all. I've got a couple noties out there. Shout out to Black Dave providing us with the intro. Chat. No, that might have to be the intro to every stream now, man. No, I had to run back for the gym segment this morning. You know, solid positive habits going strong. I think we might be like 6 or 7 days in, something like that. That's what I'm talking about. Love to see it. Let me get this rearranged here and we'll be golden. So that's right there, my guy. So check that out. From Black Dave. That's the excellent track. From that time I found an abandoned mech and it turned out to be a Gundam and I became the greatest pilot in the universe. Shout out to my guy Black Dave. So I was running this tape back. Yes, amazing this morning. Perfect gym music. Man, I need Black Dave to get a Grammy soon, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up. Shout out to y'all. Let's get into it. This is Yappin with B135. Got a couple commands and stuff up there for my Twitch homies. Everybody else, welcome. It's good to see y'all. Thank you for coming through on this Tuesday, February 3rd. Let me see real quick. Get this over here like so. Perfect. That will work. Ooh, I like this little setup. Not gonna lie, y'all. Updated the comp to the new liquid glass. The new liquid glass going in. What is it? Mac OS Tahoe type vibes. So still trying to navigate, still getting a handle on it. But we're looking solid. Let me make sure I'm good here first of all. But yeah, welcome. Yappin with B, our most unstructured segment. We had a goated Yappin with B yesterday for day 169. Today 170. Lit. Yesterday was a solid conversation. Shout out to y'all for coming through. Always showing big love, man. You guys are amazing. So let me get this up real quick. Make sure that we're good everywhere and it's looking solid. Perfect. GM. GM to everybody. Perfect. Looking good there. Just trying to get. I don't know, y'all. It might be time for some more. Might be time for some more screen real estate here. That's what I'm talking about. My guy W first, my big G, 23 Zyro in the building. Big Zy, my food just got here, and that boy on Najee live. It's perfect. It's perfect. Have need that link to pop in? Goated. Let's get it. Nah, okay. All plans have changed, family. Shout out to the man himself. All plans have changed. Let's do this. Invite the guests. Boop, bop, bow. I'm gonna send it over to the Discord. Whoop, wop. Got that. I'm getting kind of quick on this, no lie, a little bit low key. I don't know. I don't know. Let me finish up. You good? All right. So let me know. If I don't see you, if I don't have that screen up, if I don't have the little stream screen up, so I can see your shining face sitting down there, hitting me in the chat and be like, "Yo, bro, I'm here, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing?" But how's the day going, family? What'd you order? What'd you eat, man? What'd you eat? I need to get back into my breakfast vibes. That's the only thing I'm trying to. That's the only thing I'm trying to get in this new little positive, realignment in February. Got the gym flow. I got the morning workflow going, the journaling flow before I pick up the phone. That's back in action. We have let that go for a minute. It's terrible. Nice little Mexican torta. Hey, what you got in there? Asada, pollo. What we working with, man? Do they even? I don't know. Do they even do steak and chicken tortas, man? That's the sandwich, right? I don't think I ever had a torta, to be honest. Bruh. Be as Mexican. He's adjacent, family. He's adjacent. So yes, welcome y'all. So Najee B, Brian, I'm founder behind Onaji No Najee University. Started Onaji U back in 2022. Just crossed over our 4-year anniversary. Big love, man. Onaji's growing and booming and moving. Need to try a Mexican hamburger. I might, yeah. That sounds like a vibe. Not gonna lie, that sounds like a vibe. I probably have had one, like a burger at well, I don't know. What's the difference? Like, tell me more. What makes the what puts the seasoning, the sauce in it, Black, brown, and allied vibes, what? As opposed to just a regular type burger. No, that's lit. That's lit. But yeah, our mission has been to educate the home team, Black, brown, and allied folks in emerging technology. There's a big nerd vibes over here, but it's a blast, man. We're learning and growing, having a good time together. So yeah, I'm based in LA, so big West Coast, Best Coast energy. Yeah, man. But heavily adjacent, man. I was loving the talking about that yesterday. Loving the Grammys. I gotta turn those noties off. There we go. Because all up in my ear, heck loud. Loving the Grammys, man. Latin artists going crazy, killing it. Black and Latin artists going crazy, but they came on stage doing their thing, man. Voice and everything. UVR mod, yeah, baby, for sure. Man, hey, ice out, So yeah, I'm heavily adjacent, man. Hablo poquito, you feel me? So Better Call Saul in the building. What's going on? For real, for real. How you doing, family? It's good to see you. Shout out to you this morning. Some goated segment ideas. We're gonna get into that. Ashley in the building. Hey Onaji, what's going on, family? It's good to see you, Ashley. Welcome. Thank you for coming through. We vibing, family. But yes, UVR Ma buying Denver tickets. Tell me more. ETH Denver tickets? They're on sale. They're ready. Dang, man, I gotta get my money up so I can travel with Z. Sheesh. Hyped AF at a hackathon. Man, no, okay, so we haven't even got into like how hackathons are gonna be different. With how hackathons are gonna be different with like AI and like the transition from vibe coding and stuff. Like that's crazy. ETH Boulder, one housing. Oh, say what now? Okay, Z, now you cooking, man. Shout out to you yesterday too. Goated Fractal. We had Emily come through and say what's up for the first time for the Fractal too. So we got some goated Monday afternoon meetings. Zal host in his amazing community, the Z Talent organization. So tap in if you guys want to learn more about like Web3 and get tapped in with emerging tech blockchain communities. So yeah, Ashley, that's what's up. Yep, WUVR lead mod bang. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Chrome. Shout out to UVR squad. Shout out to Jaden Violet, my guy. Yeah, I finally got the hammer, man. So yeah, it's cool. I'm not gonna do nothing with it at all, but I think it's so my perspective on using tech, using platforms, I talked about it quite a bit, especially when we were hopping into live streaming and like the Twitch era and all that good stuff, is like it's very beneficial um all around for you as the user or you as the community lead or you as the founder or whatever, but also on the platform side as well too, for users to use a lot of the new features, the added features, the change features, whatever. Use those as much as you can. Unfortunately, sometimes it's kind of annoying because as like content creators and creators and stuff and artists, gotta run fan, you killing it. Appreciate you, Z. It's good to see you, man. Hit that lurk for me. Hit that lurk command for me, my God. Or AFK. No, I added one for you. I added the AFK after you left. Try it. Exclamation AFK, my G. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, yo, not the exclamation leave. Man, there's a command. Hey, do use some of them channel points and do a new command, do a leave, and it'll boot you. Just kidding. Don't do that. I'll just do the alias for another alias for vanish. ICE agents be having the most Spanish surnames. How you feel about that, Zai? I mean, me and Heyman's V and my communities, we've been having the conversations around that, and it's interesting, man. Sometimes it's interesting, laughable, yeah, yeah. It's a tactic, it's a technique. I think it's same. It's like Zai. I don't know how tapped in you've been. You have though. You got your finger on the pulse of the culture for sure. It's giving like Nikki vibes right now, you know, where I understand you're looking out for self-interest. I get it, but you're doing detrimental harm to community, your community. You might not even say it's your community, quote unquote, but it's your community. You feel me? So I don't know. But yeah. One housing, yes, sir. Buying tickets, points too. Nah, shout out to you, Z. Try to be as frugal as possible. Hey, making it happen, man. Got to get those network vibes together, man. Network growing. Bear market vibes. Doing what we can to stay building during all that. That's what's up. That is what's up. What the heck was I talking about? Nikki tripping balls. Hey, man. I mean, not if she's just, in my opinion, it's very selfish. Simple as that. But it's like extremely selfish. I think in the grand scheme of like history, like going forward, I'm talking decades, that point in time won't matter at all. Probably will not even get written in the history books. For her legacy, which clearly I don't know if she cares about as much as like I would care about my own legacy to be if I was in that position doing to do that, but I can't say because I'm not in that position. Um, it's kind of cooking her legacy right now, in my opinion. I think I mean, you probably have a bunch of people who like her song will come on rotation in a playlist, something like that, and it'll get skipped. She's like in that camp now. So, but I also know that she uh, trying to what's the PR term? Trying to seek asylum type vibes, and I mean, she's going to like the camp in charge right now. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it just feels very selfish. But also, it's like okay, it's either that or she could jeopardize like going back home type vibes. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I don't know. He said, "LOL." What you LOL? And I mean, I'm trying to keep it. Hey, y'all these last couple of days, y'all been getting into the politics, and I dig it. I dig it. I think, but for me, it's like how I view tech, how I view art, how I view anything else is like super big picture. You know what I'm saying? Like all of this whole thing. Shout out to Zyro. How you feel about like Vic Mensa, man? I think right now, rappers, politics are so jester. Yeah, just clown material, man, for sure. Like no doubt about it. We just got to unite. Facts. But who's got to unite? Because right now, both sides, three sides, four sides of whoever thinks they're at this war, this imaginary war and beefing and all that stuff is like saying the same thing. We just got to unite. We got to unite. So that simple phrase right there, we just got to unite, means has a whole totally different meaning across different sectors, algorithm genres, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Red versus blue. Bro, you know, Patriots versus who was the Patriots playing? I don't even care about that, y'all. But Benito Bowl is coming. I care about that. We just got to unite type vibes. That's what I'm talking about. It means a completely different thing to a bunch of different people. So it's all good. It's all good. Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny. Heck yeah, I can't wait. I'm about to be doing West Mississippi Heritage. Hey yo. No, y'all locked in. This is I can't even write this as a script. I can't write that as a script. It's time. Hey, Miss V in a building. What's the word? Good to see you, family. Good to see you, family. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. She might tell you. There you go. It's my native sense is tingling. Well, there you go. Yeah, she native. She native, man. So yeah, we heavy Black Brown and Ally gang out here. So Rosie in a building. Oh, Najee, what's good, family? Rosie, it's so good to see you, man. I seen your Instagram post, your stories yesterday. You back in action off after a little break, man. Shout out to you. How was your break? How was your time off? You used that wisely. You know, I was talking yesterday about five keys to success, man. Going from average to extraordinary or hitting a fortune, whatever we want to call it. Number one, get serious. Number two, gosh, shoot. Let me pull it up. I thought I had it. I tried, y'all. I tried. Number one, get serious. Number two, get smart, educate, you know. Number three, get going. You got to put it in action. Get moving. Fountain of youth is moving, is movement. Get moving, get going. Number four is get excited. Get excited about all of the process, the ups and downs, the challenges, all that good stuff. Skill building. Get excited about all of it. Number five, get away. So yeah, that's why I said all of that to say, Ruzi, you was away, get away, balance your time, balance spending time with family, resting, relaxation, living well, lifestyle, all that good stuff, man. So shout out to you. You came back stronger than ever, posting, my type of vibe. Post those stats, baby. I like that. So shout out to you. The numbers is rocking, man. I can't wait to see how you keep killing it in this year. What year we in? 26. Oh, so dope. That's what's up, bro. So good to see you. Heck yeah. Wait a minute. Why I say the Raider icon? Did you rate? Or is that what you got? Oh, that's an arc Raider. Oh, that's kind of fly. I just was big unk right there. Don't mind me. But anyways, appreciate you, bro. Went crazy. No, you the goat, Ruzi. I'm gonna tap back in with you, man. You one of my favorite streamers, my G. You already know though. You already know. You already know. Nice to rate the art creators. Yeah. Be what creators you've been watching on the Twitch side. Hey man, Ruzi. I'm waiting for him to come back. So that's what I'm saying. All of my like favorite creators, Ruzi, JV, Jaden Violet, Zyro been missing in action. Bruh. But no, everybody kind of took like a much needed forced or voluntary break to start the year. But no, man, Joe Level Up, we rated him yesterday. Joe Level Up's one of my favorite peoples. You know what I'm saying? Burberry's one of my favorite streamers. He is late nights though, and I'm kind of trying to get back into the positive waking up early habits. So I haven't been catching him as much as I would want. Burberry's the GOAT. Chrome's the GOAT. Man, shout out to Y2K Chrome. He's about to have an incredible year as well, too. Yeah, man. Alex can't drive. Shout out to Alex, man. He just actually won a trophy, like actual racing trophy, So lit, man. Who else? Who else? Um, right along Rosie and JV Shaw. He be going crazy. A lot of people though, like, man, who else, man? Who else? Noah. Noah's one of my favorite streamers, especially last year, man. He was the second most channel that I visited behind JV last year in those stats, Big year in recap wrapped up type vibes. So yeah, shout out to Noah. Who else? Who else, man? Who am I missing? Um, you know, I don't know. I gotta tap in with more streamers, man. Who I gotta tap in with? Who I gotta tap in with? You're missing yourself. I definitely the go Onaji. I'm okay. All right, all right. Let's put the comments on the stage. Ah, ah, No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No, that I appreciate that. I am one of my favorite streamers, but I feel like I don't classify myself as a streamer though. And we can get into that. And I think also like I don't think JV classifies himself as a streamer either. It's like both of us are kind of like look at me trying to attach myself to like in that same lane. That's too funny. But both of us, I met him outside of streaming, obviously. Tapped in with the art side of blockchain and that tech. And I just feel like I'm just like an artist creator. Now I'm heavily in like community founder vibes. Like that's me. I'm stuck there for a minute. I feel like it's like I'm building legacy there, something that's gonna outlast me, and it's really rewarding, and it's a good time, man. The Onaji community is so strong. Live streaming this multimedia content era is like pushing me to like different, just building network differently and just building. Yeah, that's all. I love your stream. I really learn a lot from you. I'll be lurking sometimes hearing you talking about your experience. It really helps me. Oh man, I gotta throw that on the job, man. That's what we do it for. That's what I do it for. That's what we do it for. Shout out to you, Ruzy, man. That's lit. Nah, everybody gotta tap in, man. Tap in with my guy, Ruzy. Killing it. That's what it's all about. That's literally what it's all about. That's why we're here. That's what I do. What I do. Putting in those hours, learning the tools, learning the tech. Trying to formulate it and break it down into something teachable. That's why I do it, man. So I really want to see us all grow. Before you got here, Ruzy, Zai, we was kind of getting to the politics bag a little bit, and he said we just got to unite, and I really align with that, and I think that's one of the things that I'm really trying to get into is teaching and just bridging the gap between like generations. There's so much divide in that as well too. You guys already know there's just so much division between like generations, and it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be working together, big community vibes. Each one teach one, not like not like it takes a village to raise a child type vibes. Yeah, cool, but it takes the children to raise the adults and the grands too. And we don't that doesn't get talked about enough. There's a lot of adults out there, that really. I had a conversation this morning. Um, a lot of adults out there that are like, to the kids, to anybody younger, like, oh, you should revere me or whatever, or, respect your elders, blah blah. Kids should be seen and not heard. Like, what are we doing? Like, we old people, aunts, uncles, grands, grandpas, whatever, can learn a whole lot from youth. And I think a lot of older people are learning that. They're like realizing that if they weren't tapped in with that, they're realizing that more and more in this internet era. Like as tech becomes more and more innovative, global, fast, in your face, on you 24/7, connected, you can't help but have to be in touch with the younger crowd because we're gonna go extinct. If as simple as that. And we're seeing a huge extinction burst right now in this whole megaland. Like they're just throwing this extreme loud tantrum because they feel like we're dying off, quite literally. So, 100%, I feel like they have that superiority complex for sure because they're older and they quote unquote know better. Exactly. Like, what you mean you know better just because you're older? You might have done some. You might have not. You know what I'm saying? You might not have done anything with your life. And how you gonna look at somebody that just has been on this planet or this floating rock through outer space for a little shorter amount of time than you? And we're talking like in the in the concept of time, we're talking about minuscule amounts of difference. You know, as we go through this history books, as we go through history, and the time gets longer, the time keeps writing itself. This group that we're in is going to get lumped together more and more and more and more. through history, through time. It's like, so that's your legacy, that you wanted to be hating on people within a decade under you, like, the generation under you? That's crazy. Or leaving the world a terrible place for like the immediate generations under you. That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Shout out to y'all. But no, what I was saying, I was bringing up Vic Mensa. I think rappers in this era right now, hip hop artists, rappers, all that good stuff, spoken word artists, are like incredible tools for like pivoting into like journalism. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you guys been tapped in with like Vic Mensa, and everybody's clowning, he's pulling the oranges off the tree and whatever, blah 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 type vibes. But that's sick. Like, I think that's the coolest little kind of transition I've seen over the past few decades, really. Um, it's just, rappers being so gifted as spoken word artists, as anchors, you know what I'm saying? To nail what they're trying to say, get the point across, um, and be persuasive spokespeople for an amazing cause. And I think it's lit, bro. But that's me though. I'm super optimistic. I can look at like, I can find some pros out of any kind of situation type vibe. You know what I mean? So, not trying to downplay the state of the union, the state of the world, the state of humanity right now, but I'm seeing a lot of positivity, and I'm trying to be that trying to be one of those voices that just, reminds people that positivity is out there. You feel me? So, W clip. Just kidding. Just kidding. What y'all want to talk about, man? Okay, so I did have a couple things I wanted to get into. Shout out to the builders and the network, man. We had an amazing fractal meeting. So Better Calls All, he has our fractal meetings for his community, the Zal, Z Talent, Zaval. Yeah, man, we're cooking over there. But we have a Discord call on Mondays, 3 p.m. PST, where we kind of utilize some blockchain tools, but as a community, we recap the week. Everybody presents and like kind of explains what they did, what they've been working on, what they're doing, and what, basically contributions to the network or themselves, or just the global, like, keeping the community active with ideas, success, mind state, mindset, all that good stuff, and accountability. So it's solid. And then we split up into rooms and we vote. Split up in rooms like 6, 7 folks, and then vote on like who contributed that week the most and come to a consensus. And it goes like, level 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 or whatever. And everybody gets kind of some points. Those points though are tracked on blockchain. The coolest part about that, in that emerging tech space, is we can use that to like reward folks going forward. And we use it right now for governance mechanisms. We vote on proposals. So we vote on things that people want. People can come in and say whatever. They're like, I need a loan of $50 to, I don't know, I need a ticket to such and such conference. Can we amass 50 to $100, $200, $300, whatever? And they can put up that proposal, proposing it to the community, and we go in and vote on it. And it's all tracked on chain, can't tamper with it. It stays there forever. There's a record of it and all that good stuff. J3 in a building. What's the word, my G? How you doing? Good to see you. Actually, that reminds me, J3, shout out to you with a W reminder. I need to check these chats, make sure. Just change the name. Yeah, J3 in the building. W new clothes, man. New clothes. What spurred the change? Let me know. Let me know. Type vibes. There we go. Got everything rocking. I think we're good. I don't know, y'all. I like this new little Mac upgrade. I should have went on Tahoe a long time ago. Liquid glass type vibes. Okay. Let's share some screen. Let's get into some stuff. Um, yeah, let's share some screen. But I appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all be showing me mad love. Because my name was too long, and also people couldn't read it. That'll do it. That'll do it. So, hey, W feedback, you know, applying feedback. That's a key piece that people struggle with, man. They can't even like take constructive criticism at all, you know, and apply it and weed through the noise and weed through the hate, and you know what I'm saying? Take those gems and roll with it. So yeah. Just J3 real in the building. I funk with it. That's what's up. So that's yeah, not a lot. You ahead of the curve because not a lot of people can do that, man. You know what I'm saying? I dig it. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. All right, Dubs. Heck yeah. Um, Top of the afternoon. Hey Ted Ward, what's going on, family? How you doing? Welcome, new character in the building. That's big love, man. How'd you find us? I'm Onaji B. I'm Brian, founder of Onaji and Onaji University. This is our Yapping with B. We're on episode 135 of these joints, but day 170 out of my 365 journey. Yeah, kind of trying to lock in on this 10 a.m. 10 a.m. PST time slot. But yeah, man, I'm heavy. Yapping with three is Yapping with B is our most like unstructured segment. You know, it's me just talking about what y'all want to talk about, just interacting with the chat and vibing with y'all, sharing screen and all that good stuff, man. I'm Onaji B. I'm Brian. I'm based in LA. I'm the founder behind Onaji and Onaji University. Started 4 years ago, building community and helping Black, Brown, and Allied folks learn and grow in emerging technology. So yeah, I'm heavy nerd vibes, heavy art vibes, but it's all good. Day one drop of the collection. Yo, day one drop of the collection. Nice to meet you. Log in. That's what's up. Nah, it's really good to have you, family. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Happy Black History Month. Happy Black Her Story Month. Happy Black Future Month, family. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. What tokens you got, man? That's what's up. Nah, appreciate you. OG fam in the building. That's love. That's love. Um, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Good to have you. He was like, you got it. Hey, Black History Month type vibes. All right. Heck yeah. All right, what we're gonna get into. Paige been going crazy. Tell me more. Paige, one of my, Zara was asking me or y'all was asking me favorite streamers, and I really completely just left out all the ladies. But I was trying to formulate it in my head. Paige going crazy, Snowcone going crazy, Sabrina going crazy, man, the whole camp. Solo Raven's one of my favorites. She's goated. On the video game side, Emily going crazy. I think she's been on a break a little bit, but she's been diving into learning emerging tech. So that's been amazing. Who else been streaming, man? Who else been streaming? Just tapping back in with Sarah. Yesterday, go to community with the Saints. They're going crazy, man. Everybody's going crazy, man. I love it. I love it. I feel like there's heckin' noise around me, but let me know if that noise cancellation is cooking, man. Shout out to those Hollyland larks, man. Do work. I dig it. Or not. Let me know what Paige has been doing. Zyro, I know the recent trend lately with all the streamers, they've been boxing and doing their little boxing matches and all that good stuff. Sounds like I'm at the right place then. Got to go crazy. Absolutely. Big dubs. You be streaming too, family? Let me tap in. Let me see what we got here. For sure. Let me see what we got here. Pull this page up. Heck yes. Oh yeah. Let me get into that. Let me get a little follow action. You be gaming and stuff too? I like it. That's what's up. Man, I be trying to get into some games, but it don't it don't be hitting. It don't be hitting like that. That's funny. Having a minute Wi-Fi connection is boots. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Do what you can with what you got. I feel it though, I was having to go to stream a couple days ago. Was that 2 days ago? And that thing my internet just boop, 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 boop. I was like, all right then. That's one of the things I like about this live stream journey though. It's it's live. It's live, the perfectionism, the perfectionist, that has to go. Which is a good thing though. It's a good exercise, learning on the go, learning on the go, and yeah, being able to just be comfortable with mistakes. Yeah. Now I think, man, there's so many gems you can get from just like diving into live streaming. But hey, Snuffleupagus. Hope you're well, legend. I hope you're well. That's what's up. Appreciate you. W family, it's good to have you. Welcome, man. Let us know how you found us. Let us know what the vibe is. Yeah. Happy Black History Month. Happy Black Her Story Month. Happy Black Future Month, family. February 3rd. February starting off going crazy. I'm having a good time, you know. You know, it's a good time. It's a good time. What was I saying earlier? Yeah, Zai, the streamer's been boxing like crazy. I know Paige had a fight coming up or whatever scheduled. Let me know if let me know if I missed that. How you feel about how Snow is in the ring? You know, should she gun for the rematch type vibes? Like what we on? What we on? Y'all trying to see Uncle Najee out there in the boxing ring? Just kidding. Hey, Miss V said no, you too old. You too old. But hey, it's all good. No, there she go. Doves, ears was burning. Let me get some custom noties in here. You know, got to send a couple of the OG notes. Some of the OGs got their own text noties. Like we live, just in case you miss it. Saving me on my helmet. Why you ain't tell me you was live again? Why you ain't tell me? Where is it actually? What else was I saying? I was saying something about the tools with the tech, especially diving into live streaming. I think it's a brilliant exercise. It's really cool going in just like even in like the Twitch, the back end side, like the dashboard, looking at the achievements, how that's set up. Like, not gonna lie, this purple app is kind of some goated tech. Like it really is. I was like, as I play with it, I'm like, okay, I see why Amazon picked this up. Like facts. Like it's pretty solid. It's a really good learning experience. Live if you want to come through, my G. Um, so it's a really cool learning experience just in tech and in content, and that's where everything's going. I know all of the homies, all of the young homies, they're gonna be on my helmet. They're like, "Oh, we've been over here." I know, but like the rest of the world and the rest of the earlier gens are now getting hip to live streaming content. You've seen them you've seen the old aunts and unkies, uncles and aunts in their podcast bag. Like it's an epidemic at this point, man. Everybody has a podcast. I had one. I had two. It's all good. Now we in the live stream era. So any of the live streamers that the younger folks and stuff, keep defund men's podcast. I mean, type vibe. Why you say that? Hey, Ms. V. Why you say that? What do you mean by that? I need to sound. Is my soundboard working? It's not. I gotta fix that up. Facts. I was just watching Breakfast Club on here earlier. See? Yeah. See? On they stream over here to the Purple app. I didn't know that. The people are coming. Facts. The people are coming. They're flooding in. They're flooding in. And, even like, dang, I didn't know they were over here. I gotta shoot them a follow and tune in because nobody asked their opinions. They're awful. Hey, Miss V, what is your favorite? What is your favorite like men's pod or men's show or whatever though? Who kind of stands out because their opinion maybe not is so awful? She's like, all of them, none of them. I'm crying. No, that's lit. Even the emerging tech side, there's a lot of platforms that are getting into live streaming and content and all that good stuff. There's a shift in like the tech innovation where we're able to do more things with these bigger files, and that's essentially was the bottleneck for a long time in a lot of these tech spaces. What's just the bottom? A man's podcast that I listen to. Shout out to Kid Fury. Kid Fury going crazy. I need to tune back in and catch up on Kid Fury because I know Kid Fury has some takes, some solid takes on everything going on. Good call out. Good call out. Netflix added clipping on mobile. They're following the Purple app. Yo, okay, Ted. I've been talking about this as an old man for a minute. And I was like, yo, when I first, because I was late, super late to all of this, obviously, by design. Just kidding. But I was like, this is amazing. Like to be able to be live streaming or whatever, or watching content together, doing like some visual content, multimedia, and having a chat and being able to interact with the chat and having the chat be able to interact with the content or the streamer or the broadcaster and also the chat itself and build community and all that good stuff. UGC made live. Hey, yo, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. They're following the Purple app. Not that hey, I say the purple app because I be showing a little love to some other spots as well too. So it is what it is. you know, hey, decentralization, diversification. That's I gotta stay in that lane. No, it's too funny. That's too funny. We were talking about that. Like, why haven't these bigger platforms and these bigger old Hollywood studios and news stations and things like that done this? And the thing is, they didn't know that this existed. And if they don't know this existed, they're not going to think of this. They don't have the tech experience that the young crowd has to be able to do it. But but that's a good call out, Ted. You said they want ownership, but even in that, they could find a way to finagle ownership, but still have this model. And I was like, I think the thing is like a lot of these companies have no idea how much, like if they say we're in a capitalistic society, especially in the US and all that good stuff, it's like, you know, we have plenty of people trying to amass as much money as they possibly can. The greed epidemic is nuts and it's destroying everything, quite literally. But they do it so inefficiently that I'm like, yo, what? Like, if even if that's your goal, like, what? Like you could just simply have somebody younger tapped in, somebody cultural tapped in, you know what I'm saying? Black, brown, and allied folks or whatever at these boardrooms, at these tables to even show you that, not even pitch these ideas, but just show you what's out there, you know, and exponentially increase their efficiency and bottom line, top line, whatever the hell. But it's just, but they don't want those people near them. It's nuts. Like it that and I talked about it earlier. We're seeing this huge extinction burst of, whatever these traditional views, Magaland, whatever, is dying off and they're crying for help. They're out there drowning in the ocean and ain't nobody's throwing a lifeline because it's like, huh? And they realize like, oh, we're losing ourselves. We're going extinct. Define extinction burst. Oh, that would be kind of goaded. But yeah, my dictionary is not working. Boo, your bot is trash. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm only a baby dev. I'm a part-time super nerd. Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry, Hamish B. But no, but honestly, like I don't get it. I get it, but I don't get it. I get it, and then I'm just like, that is so dumb. So yeah, so one of the things I love is, and I really like tell people, encourage people to do when we're on these platforms, especially these decentralized ones that are trying to get people into ownership of their assets and their time and their data and all that good stuff, utilize and help them test the features and tools that they're building. It takes a lot of energy, time, effort, a little less now with like AI coding and all that jazz, AI into the fray. But it takes a lot of like manpower for these apps to implement these new features and tools and stuff, and they just sit there. And they really need people to beta test them. At this point, at this point, my man, you did a good job. I'm crying. It's politics and tech. Most of those old companies being held together by tape. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. And they see that they see that innovation is just popping up left and right, trends popping up left and right. Of course, they're late. They see them on Facebook 2 months later type vibe, but it's like there's a simple fix. Like the simple solution is there: empathy, diversity, inclusion, equity, all the stuff that they're like, ew. Like, all right. We're at the point where we're at the given to the culture, given to culture, period. Yes. Like, yes, Ted. Like, what are we doing? We're at the point where it's like, okay, at this point, it's not even like you just losing money. And you have a ton and whatever that might be your legacy, and you gonna die off. And now those people's with these elitists with money and stuff, they don't even want to give their money to their own kids anymore. Like that's like a whole new, and maybe that's been happening all along, but we have the internet now. Everything out in public type vibes now with the internet globally. You know what I'm saying? You know, the AI slop agenda is trying to dead internet theory it, but it's not really working as much as they, if that's a planned attack in the warfare, that's not really working. People are going to innovate with tech tools. That's what we do. They don't know that because again, they not in the culture. It's all good, man. But yeah, but it's at the point now, it's not they're just losing money. They're like losing themselves and their identity and their legacies, and they're going extinct. They're freaking out. Oh well. Oh well. That was a wild tangent. But yeah. So yeah, I didn't even share a screen show what I needed to show. What we gonna look at, family? We were already 45 minutes into this thing. My goodness. Go to conversation. Y'all are lit, man. That boy really be yapping. Was yapping with B, but that boy really be yapping. All right. Shout out to y'all, man. And next week we got the Benito Bowl, man. Shout out to Bad Bunny. Shout out to all the Latin artists. Shout out to seasonings and salt and spicy foods. Like, be for real. Shots fired. Nah, shout out to Benito, man. I'm about to be doing my bachata steps in the living room, doing my merengue steps, my salsa. You feel me? Like, como te digo? Just kidding. I love it. No, like culture is winning right now. And the people that don't know what that is, they're freaking out. And live on camera on the internet. 6'7". I don't know. I don't tell him. About to hit Poppy from the food truck for the meal. Yes. What you be getting, Ted? What's the go-to Latin eats? I'll be on the asada all day. Whatever we putting in. Some tacos, malitas. Man, shout out. Hey, Zai, man, how was your torta, man? Did it come? You got your food? You ate lunch? How was it, man? Zai just disappeared on me. It's all good, man. See how it is. No, I'm just playing. Cool. All right, so let's get into some actual tech. We done yapped it about some politics and all kind of stuff. But that's what's up. That is what's up. Let's get into bang. There we go. Got this up. Share this tab instead. Oh no, okay. I got a little direction. Let's get it. Got a little bit of a direction. Bang. So started off the top of the stream with my guy Black Dave. Shout out to Black Dave, man. Incredible rapper. Super big brain, getting in his dev bag. Oh my gosh, I met him in the Web3 space as well too, back in the day, just the cool kids in blockchain, type vibe. So Black Dave, he put out a recent tape last year. I want to say around like October time, I think. I don't know, I could be way wrong, but I ran that back up today for my gym workout flow. Started the stream off with excellent go to track. That might be the intro theme song, not gonna lie. I dig it. But he has been in the AI vibe code type era, just what we got to call it something else. I hate when it's just like the vibe coding. One because the people who kind of came up with that vibe coding don't even really understand like the term vibe. So it was just like kind of like a little off-putting. I feel like we should just say like prompt coding. Prompt coding is better. It was Rick Rubin? You lying. Really, Ted? If it's Rick Rubin, then I might have to rethink, because Rick Rubin, he in there, he adjacent, he in there, but he ain't all the way in there, if you're getting my drift. But no, Rick Rubin's a goat, man. Shout out to Rick Rubin, incredible talent, incredible big brain, man. It was it Rick Rubin? No, there's no way. Pretty much sure it was him and Jack on Twitter. That is interesting. I'm going to research that and do some deep dive and dive into that lore. That might change my stance, Ted. Might a little bit, but still, I'm still gonna probably call it prompt coding, coding without writing lines of code. I don't know, like just prompt coding, AI coding. Why can't we just say AI code? Hmm. Really? That is so interesting. I feel like going to the bots and asking them. Should we? We should. We shall. We are right now. I've been heavily on the Gemini side, Hey, say what we will about Google. We already gave them too much data and access and control, but they have been cooking up solid tools for literally their existence. At least he made it popular. All right, cool. Currently, this is probably the one little we're gonna do this. We're gonna put it on the fast mode. We don't need all that extra energy type vibes. Currently streaming. You probably know that by now. Because talking about how I feel about vibe coding and that let's get in our bag. Nomenclature. But I don't like it. I feel like most people that even know about the trend in tech and emerging tech. This just turned into a thesis, but we here now. The trend in emerging tech don't know what vibe or vibes is slash r slash means in the first place. However, my go-to chat said that the term vibe coding came from Rick Rubin. Is that how you spell it? Yeah. And Jack or Jack from Twitter. Thoughts? Boop. JFC, don't do me like that. Hey, Miss V, I'll talk to my bots. However, I want to talk to my bots. Okay. 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 It sounds like your chat is goaded, hitting on some high level tech lore. They might be mixing their metaphors a bit. What? No, don't be coming at my chat crazy. I'm gonna check you in a second. The term vibe coding has definitely become the buzzy term of the week in the AI space, but its origins are a little more specific to the current LLM large language model. Boom. Here's a breakdown of what the nomenclature actually comes from and why your skepticism. I stopped reading. Hold on. Squirrel. Nomenclature. Yes. Nomenclature actually comes from and why your skepticism about the word vibe is totally valid. I think he's getting off track already. Andrej Karpathy. I think I've seen that name. Wait, no. This is going way left. While Jack Dorsey and Rick Rubin are the patrons of vibes, what specific term vibe code is he? I feel like Gemini hallucinating right now. Specific term vibe coding was recently popularized and arguably coined by Andrej Karpathy, founding member of OpenAI and former Tesla AI lead. What you think, Ted? I don't know. He used to describe a new shift in software engineering, old way writing every line of syntax, debugging logic, and understanding the how. Vibe coding. Hey, hit that exclamation point yawn if we need to move on. I think this is kind of cool. Vibe coding, describing what you want in natural language, filling out the prompts, and literally based on the Shah Rukh in the building, literally who invented the term vibe coding. Yeah, but this was kind of fun. We got there, kind of. No, AI researcher, I'm reading chat now. AI researcher Andre Karpathy, no, wasn't. A co-founder of OpenAI and former Tesla AI director, coined the term vibe coding in February 25. Described a paradigm shift where developers guide AI to generate and debug software through natural language conversations rather than writing code manually. So if that's true, then he has no idea what vibe is. And I kind of felt that. Why didn't he just say prompt coding? I was wrong. I had read The Day of Code by Rick. Nah, you good, Ted? We all good. No problem at all. This is a solid conversation. I didn't know none of it. Shaw, man, how you doing, family? It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. We diving in, man. We've been diving in. You missed the politics part, but we here now. It all wraps around. It all wraps around now, doesn't it? State of culture, it all wraps around. I learned it from Rick. That's lit. That's lit. You know, I still haven't learned it. I'm trying. It's a wild beast. Just working. Hey, W work though, man. W work grind. W, hey, we got to do what it do. Shaw, let's blow up this content journey and we're gonna be all right. Maybe, hey, Shaw, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe content, live streaming, the cool kids in the camera now. Maybe that can be our Bitcoin that we fumbled. Man, what do you say? What do you say? Where Bitcoin at? 6 or 7K? Oh my god. W having a job, I guess. I'm crying. I'm crying. Shout out to you, hey Miss V, the better internet researcher than I will ever be. That's what's up. Look up thewayofcode.com. It's a cool site. All right, bet. Let's put that up on the Jumbotron in a minute. I think okay. Oh, that's the whole book. Yeah. Okay, cool. Is it long? Is it something I should do on stream? I probably should, but I don't think on today though. We can't see it. Yeah, I know. My fault. You're looking out, Shock. Yeah. No, I know you can see it. All right. Real quick. Perfect. Back to this real quick though. I mean, since I use this energy to do this prompt, I'm gonna have to finish it. So you feel me. Describing what you want in natural language, filling out the prompts, and literally based on the and iterating based on the output. You aren't coding in traditional sense. You're steering the vibe of the application. Nah, y'all still in the slang. Anyways, moving on. Jack and Rick connection. Your chat isn't entirely wrong, for sure. Just identifying the spiritual ancestors of the term. Wait, what did he just say to me? No, we're gonna turn this Gemini off. What did he just say? Fam, what? They're just identifying the spiritual ancestors of the term. Oh, I love both of these guys, but they not spiritual ancestors of half the term, both sides of the term. What are we talking about? Ask your Claude. Ask your Claude why he talks like that. What do you mean? You mean literally go to Claude? This is Gemini. But you want me to go to Claude and ask him why what this is? Jarvis is getting a little too comfy, and I had to remind him. Oh, yeah, this is Gemini. I should though, but I don't. Is that a waste of a prompt? Probably not. But this is crazy. This is crazy talk. I'm just kidding. The legendary producer is famous for saying he has no technical skill. He doesn't use a soundboard. Yep. Only relies on vibes and intuition to tell if the song is good. Yep. Okay. So he's a producer that's never mind. Oh, it's Gemini. That's why several personalities. I'm crying. No, and Google's bot started from Bard. Yeah, Google's Gemini used to be Bard. Then they renamed it Gemini. What was that? Last year, 2 years ago? Maybe not that long ago. Gemini, Google's AI LLMs had they were notorious for being the ones that were hallucinating the most. So yeah. Give me 2 seconds, family. I'll be right back. Right back. Big time, big time, big time. Back in the building. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, it's getting warm out here in LA. It's like we done skipped winters. When winter's over, it feels like even though the groundhog was like, nah, seen the shadow or whatever, extend that winter. Cali didn't get the memo, and allergies going crazy. I gotta take my allergy pills, man. So it's all good. W little W little intermission. That's what's up. A vibe producer, yeah. Why the term is controversial. No, I'm gonna tell you why the term is controversial in a second, Gemini. I get why you don't like it. Vibe is a linguistic bucket that people throw everything into when they can't define the underlying mechanics. No, that might be how some be the problem. Why it matters. Vagueness, vibe coding. Sounds like you're just guessing. Master actual prompt engineering and architectural logic involved. Exclusivity. If you don't know the Gen Z. Okay, so what was that? You want to go on this tangent? Of course I do. This is YwB. How much time we got? None. We are literally out of time. It's all good. Oh, do you guys see that video? That thing going around? Was it a video? Was it you, Miss V? Shared it with me? Probably. Shout out to Miss V. You got a finger on the pulse like crazy. But Gen Z slang is just black, and I don't know how to tell you. Como te digo? Like what are we doing? It's kind of a wild time we're in right now. A part of me is like, that's kind of cool. Like, the younger generations is getting it. Like, we have a whole generation being classified with like, their language and communication by older generations as different, whatever. But older generations of Black and brown ally folks know that is just slang. Black slang. Vibes is now what bling bling used to be. Yeah, Miss V type vibe. It's like, yes. It's like Gen Z had it, but Gen Z was late to it because we taught the older gens, Black man allied folks, the home team, taught that to the kids, and the kids is running with it. Now it's circling all the way back to the old heads, and they want to do vibe coding, just prompt coding. All right, that's all day. Prompt coding. Let's just do prompt coding or AI code or whatever. Like, it's yeah. Once the full YTs get a hold of it, they use it for everything. Yeah, it's like seasoning. You give it to them, they don't use it for their whole lives. This is rude. They don't use it for their whole lives, and then they finally start to use it, and then they just dump it in there. Nah, family, sprinkle it left and right type vibe. Don't worry about it. YOLO. Okay. Anyways, shout out to chat, man. I hope I didn't offend anybody, but if I did, you're gonna have to understand and dig within yourself why that is offensive. Came over here for seasoning and still don't use it. Yeah, man. All right. Anyways, we're almost done with this, I guess. This was if you don't know the Gen Z or tech Twitter context, it sounds like nonsense. It creates a barrier for entry for serious engineer. Get out of here. Now the serious engineers are being gatekept from something. I'm about to throw my hat. Skill devaluation and implies. Should I check the bot? Should I do that, or that's a waste of time? Y'all let me know. Will that live on in the ethos of the training data type vibes, or will it not? What you're trying to describe is a filler word. Well, what I'm trying to describe, hey Ms. V, is a filler word. Tell me more. I'm not hip. It's the cool word right now. Is that what a filler word is? For the people outside the club? I don't know, man. It's like I feel like in the next TV show they're gonna be like, in the club, we all vibe. Like that's that's the vibe I'm getting from it. It implies that the vibe is doing the work rather than the massive neural network and the human. All right, dude. Bottom line, vibe coding is basically just natural language programming rerounded to sound cooler for a Twitch stream or a VC pitch. Okay, we might align there, little Gemini bot. It's about the shift from syntax to intent. It's definitely a polarizing term. It's not. Either it's the future of human computer interaction, or it's just a way for people who can't write a Python script to feel like devs. Oh, shots fired. Okay. Oh, you okay. You shoot. Okay. Used for stuff that it doesn't really pertain to make it hip. Yeah, like you using it wrong. Using it wrong. Yeah. You're right. That's what I'm trying to describe is they using it wrong. So would you like me to help you come up with a better, more principled name for this trend to pitch back to your chat? Nah, we just did it on screen and flamed you in the process, my G, but it's all good. You're gonna be all right. You don't even need to know until you can go back into my VODs and transcribe it. And just kidding. I appreciate your services, Gemini. Don't be trying to darknet me or whatever the heck. All right. Anyways, moving on to some cool stuff. So yeah, we get a whole lot of attention. So because I wanted to showcase my homies build, everyone got access to everything now. To me, it's weird when people mix West Coast and East Coast slang. Yeah, sure. But I like that topic. Because me and my guy JV, we be getting into it, fake beef type about. It's all love, but we be, the East Coast, West Coast, comparison, who the best coast type vibes all the time, especially after he moved here and then moved back. So that's hilarious. But I think there's a select few of folks out there who can blend both together, and it works and it sounds fly and it makes sense and it's innovative. I don't know, man. I hear kids saying hella and mad right after each other, and that's weird to me. Yeah. Like there's hella devs out here using the term vibe code mad a lot. What? Yeah, I got you. I feel you. Oh no, you got hit with the ad. Fake shot segment. I'm weak. Something my guy up. Somebody stuff my guy. Or when they don't really know what words mean, but they hear other people use it wrong and they just parrot what they say. Yeah. And then it gets, yeah. And then the slang hits like the water cooler. And it's like, no, you killed it. You didn't even know you killed it. You didn't do nothing wrong. It was a good attempt, good try, but yeah. Let's keep it pushing. W segment. Okay, I'm gonna showcase my homies thing, do a little rodeo thing, and then we out. Cause like everyone using slap for everything. This slap, that slap. Yeah. Yep. Bay Area be getting on everybody's helmet, man. The music slap, the food smack. Yeah, but they don't know type vibes. So it's like, yeah, I feel you guys 1,000%. I feel you guys 1,000%. I love it. No, y'all cool. Perfect. So yeah, my guy, the cool kids, the homies, the home team in blockchain. He built this little 5-star joint. It's basically like a digital collectible review site. But the Onaji collection pops right on up on these decentralized platform that aren't gate kept with the collections and what stuff is shown on chain. That's been a whole little mission explaining that, the innovative feat behind that, but also the problems in gatekeeping that. So yeah, shout out to Onaji, because I don't think anybody else really talking about that or knows that, or I don't want to say knows that. It sounds crazy. Just knows that that's going on because it's highly niche and highly super nerd, but also important to call out, in my opinion, type vibe. Yeah. So yeah, he's building this cool little joint. Let me see if I can. Let's see, I can sort. He was saying I can like review. But shout out to the Onajis. This is our collection right here. The OGs started off this thing 4 years ago, man. Loving it. But yeah, take a look at 5-star though, my guy. Type bye. Cop. Okay. I like this one with I like the halos. Oh yeah, so this is dope. So okay, so the cool thing about his site, I can't go through like the whole homepage because it is art, and I was trying to go through earlier, and there's some tatas came across the street. I was like, yeah, we can't do that. We can't do that. But shout out to the Onaji fam. Shout out to Black Dave, man, cooking up some cool tech pieces with his prompt coding journey, AI coding journey, AI building journey. It's like I feel like right now all of these like little nuances in the naming and however we're calling stuff won't matter in literally like 2-3 years, and really won't matter in like 10. It'll all just be one of these companies out here are just going to verbify it like they do, like Google did. It's just like gonna be Google as a search term from before. It's gonna be that. I don't know, maybe it's Apple with like a Siri or something like that, like, or I don't know exactly what sticks will stick. Exactly. We can't uh, like catching the trends and trying to predict the trends is impossible, bro. It's impossible. Especially in global tech. Like, trends will pop up in somewhere just, in the world, a random place in the world, and like we won't catch wind until I don't know. Years later, we see millions of people have been saying this all along. Type vibe. I don't know. I need to stop saying type vibe. I like type vibe though. Type beat is cool too. But the people saying type beat don't even know where type beat comes from, and it's like, let me move on. All right, cool. We good. So you can go in here, got all the attributes. Shout out to the JSON files and attributes and all that good stuff in the NFT era, the collectibles. But one of the coolest parts about his thing, he built this for NFT, like curation, man, curation and style, sauce. This has been a huge topic, especially in emerging tech, because they understand, oh, we need the art again in this. So we're doing that whole circle, that cycle again. The art is being paid attention to. So, of course, Black Dave knows that. He's got his finger on the pulse because he makes dope art himself and built this little rating thing. So, I don't know. I'm trying to, yeah, he prompt coded this whole little thing and solid. It's cool. You can write a little review, submit the review. Excellent. Yeah. How's this? Yeah, this is kind of cool little UI UX. Let me know. I know I got some designers, some coders, some big brain developers in the building. Just let me know. This is cool. I like this. First live review on stream. Pick the Halo. Picked this one with the Halo because I love the Halos. We'll do B, submit. And I think this is stored on chain. Yep. So there's the goated wallet, B31, the Onaji vault. Don't be trying to tamper with my thing, y'all. Come for that head top. Just kidding. That's cool. Then people can go in and interact with that, comment on it. It's another platform, another little social media platform, but rating NFTs. Will this go crazy? Probably, hopefully so. Maybe get some attention on it. But that's why I wanted to live stream it. So shout out to Dave, man, killing it. And also go spin that album, man. Black Dave needs a Grammy before I'm dead and gone too. So yes. What else we got? All right. So that's what I'm just. So solid. Shaw said that's fire. Like that feature. Yeah. The prompt coder vibe coders is going crazy. They're bringing like a new, and it's cool. We can get more artists and designers who aren't traditional coders or whatever, can kind of like do things differently, do things like off the industry standard. Sometimes the industry standard be too stiff. Like type vibe. This is too much water cooler. We need some coolness, some different ways of thinking and approaching diversity, inclusion, equity. Surprise. Nah, but this is fly. Shout out to Black Day, man. Shout out to Black. Bro, I love it. It's fun. Getting ideas out. Exactly. Exactly. I made something. I thought it was so cool. I did my first little mini. I thought it was so cool. And then, shout out to the goat. Hey, Miss V. She was like, bro, you built a form. You built a Google form. And I was like, I kind of did. And it took a really long time too. I learned a lot though. So that's perfect. But I was dying laughing. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to the fam. All right, let's go real quick. I need to go to rodeo real fast. My guy, shout out to Better Call Saul. Rodeo hurts. It's hurting, man. They announced they're sunsetting, closing up shop, getting up out of there. They announced that last week. It hurt me, y'all. I almost got the first like actual live on stream reaction, but I booted up the site right before I went live, and my face is like, no, and I could have had that crash out on stream, but look at me being a live stream bot now. It's all good. It's all good. Do it for the clip, do it for the content. Just kidding. They're closing up shop. It was cool. They basically built. It started off as like an Instagram-esque place for some digital collectibles, some digital art. So I was going crazy collecting. It was very affordable for me. So that kind of drove my attention to it too. The generative art scene, traditional coded art algorithms or whatever, those designers, those creators went crazy. That genre goes crazy over on Rodeo, which is really kind of sad. But I really was, I've been in my magenta and gold bag because as the founder of Onaji these past 4 years, man, it's really been subconsciously and consciously narrowing in my palette that I be seeing, that I be liking, that I be trying to see and collect. And that's an interesting psychology shift. Wow. Psychology shift that I hadn't really experienced until Onaji, and it's been fun and it's been cool. And I like to talk about that as well too, but been putting some goated pieces into the collection, and it's been a really good time. So yeah, my guy Better Call Saul, he wanted me to put together because I've been sharing as Rodeo sunsetting, I've been sharing on other socials, like on the Twitter page, and on Farcaster, on Lens, on Orb, and we're Onaji everywhere, OHNHJI on all the platforms. So tap in with me. But he wanted me to like put together like some of my top artists and things like that. So I told him I'll do it on stream. I might save that. I might save that because we got into some other goated conversation today. But yeah, it's been a good time, man. It's been a good time. Some truly cool stuff, man. All right, I can go through real quick. Let's do that. We got the Akira flip by my guy. I can't show his on stream though. But we got Suki. Suki's a goat. W Onaji Lore. She let me use one of her tokens as an emote in the chat. So the little L, that actually is a dog head, I think, but the chat said it's a snail and named it. I forgot the name of the snail, but that's the L in the chat. So W Onaji live stream lore. Yeah, right there. She let me use that as one of the emotes because I was drawn to it with the magenta gold again. So Suki's one of my favorites. She's a talented illustrator, goes crazy. She would definitely be in my top list for sure. How I get back to that whole list, man. Let's see. This one, Kamu is one of my favorites as well too. I believe he's in Nigeria, but he's a talented generative artist or code-based artist, killing it as well too. I got a bunch of his pieces. But yeah, it's big. It's cool. It's like you can see like the big African influence and that home team vibe within generative art. And I thought it was so brilliant, man. Brilliant. Simple as that. You feel me? So it's cool. Some talented artists. I'm so sad, but a lot of us it's cool. Like a lot of us are like the post recently since the announcement that they're leaving has been like, oh, let's stay in touch. Like, I've been meeting so many talented people and collectors, like connecting collectors and artists Curators and artists has been a big, huge vibe of Web3 and blockchain, that this new budding creator economy, and that's been cool. I had to check the stream one time because I feel like I almost was like, oh dang, can they not see this? Because we was kind of cooking right here. Who's this flower by? Keon. I think this is a newer artist. I'm not super tapped in. Pixel art going crazy. That's dope. What else? Who else? Chris Follows. He's a goat too. He's one of my favorites. Again, another generative artist. So code-based artist. He was getting into his little AI bag and flipping that too, which is cool. It's cool to see people, artists, like being intentional around utilizing AI, aside from like just putting out just, y'all know what I'm talking about. Just putting out a bunch of whatever. Brian Henry, I met him later on in the rodeo journey. He kind of came to the platform a little later, but he's a really talented 3D designer. So we got all kind of different artists, man. Like there was talent, super talent in this space, man. Who's this one by? Ken Wiz? I don't even know if I'm familiar with Ken Wiz. That's another Kamu piece right there. Oh, this dude, W Black, he was Frederick, he was one of my favorites, man. He does the isometric generative art stuff, and I've been drawn to this stuff too, man. Like, and these are huge canvases, 10,000 by 10,000. Nah, man. Frederick going crazy. Load up. Come on, internet. Let's get it. All right. Cool. Got some stuff. Yeah, pinks and golds from him. I was like, oh yeah. Unsleeping. Talked about him too as well. Generative artist going crazy. Come on, internet. Let me close some other tabs, man. Close some other tabs. See what we got. Boom. That could go. All right. Speed on up. And I liked Unsleeping's approach to it because it's like the Instagram-esque 3x3 grid, style that they have for rodeo. And he basically did like 3 color versions of all his pieces. He kept that theme like since I think he was on here, which is cool. It's got what do they call those? The triptychs, the 3 little panel art pieces, which was fire. So people were approaching this, intentionally. It was cool, man. It was cool. Got a piece from me over there at Inferno. So I was dabbling with some AI art collections and stuff too, because in that journey when this first started, when rodeo first started, I was in my AI bag as well too, learning and growing that with the Onaji fam, teaching that. Shout out to IC through, Dina AI over at the U day one. But yeah, so this was me playing around with creating some artwork specifically for this new social media place that's here. And I was diving into generating scripts with AI. So either for p5.js, which a lot of people use on here, which is really cool. And this one, the elements were a script in Blender. So I was diving into Blender as well too, all that good stuff. So yeah. Solid. But yeah, I'm afraid to hit this search. No, I'm not. Yeah, but it's all good. We've got Karen. Karen's been killing it. She's a photographer that I'm tapped in with on the Twitter side. So I've known her before rodeo. So she's an amazing photographer, going crazy. Got some cool like surrealist live photograph vibes. Like she's been killing it for a minute. Yeah. Shout out to Karen. What's she say on there? I'm weak. You see her bio? Hi, I'm Karen. Don't worry. I'm the anti-Karen. Shout out to Karen, the anti-Karen. So you get the vibe. I mean, the energy. I don't know. You get it? That's funny. Yeah, a bunch of other people. So I put a list together for my guy, Better Call Saul, because this is going on. But who else? Jill's cool. She was cooking up some AI art pieces and stuff. Some being intentional around her. I believe she uses Mid Journey is her tool of choice. But been following Jill for a hot minute, and yeah, y'all, it's cool. Oh, there we go. My guy Domino, another crazy talented illustrator. He's been cooking up for a minute. I've been showcasing and sharing his pieces all over the internet. His pieces go crazy on Spill. So if you in Spill, if you know, it's heavy black brown adjacent over there. Spill vibes when that mass Elon Twitter takeover exodus kind of happened. Threads kind of went in the war on that, and Blue Sky trying to make a comeback this year, but Spill was home to a lot of home team, and his art goes crazy. They love some rodeo over. I mean, some domino over on Spill. So shout out to Domino. He's one of my favorites as well too. But yeah, I could go on and on and on. There's like 3,000 pieces up in here. So let's get up out of here. W stream, y'all. I hope y'all like that. I hope y'all enjoyed it. But we at an hour and a half. Sounds good to me. Anybody live that we can go and show some love to? Let me go see what's up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Yapping with B, episode 135. W stream, not WU Ted. That's what I'm talking about, man. My guy Ack is live. Moopy's live. We rated Moopy. Moopy's super. Oh, I should share this, I think, huh? Make sure nothing crazy, though. You know what I'm saying? Pop up type. Cause yeah, you never know. You never what happened to my uh-oh. Maybe I lied to you. Let's try some shortcut keys. Boop. Nope, that didn't work. Boop. Nope, that didn't either. Oh no, it might be cooked. Try to reshare it. W stream didn't realize you were on this long. Yeah, man. I'm trying to really be intentional around my 10 a.m. time slot. So that's been solid. That has been solid. I'm crying. Hey, Miss V, you're full. Definitely taps in for episode 2. Man, Ted, appreciate you. Come back. I'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. PST. Yeah, it's good having you, man. Appreciate you. That's love. That's love. Oh, G squad in the building. All right, let me try to share this and see if that'll help it. Will it? Will it? Maybe that's just the universe telling me you found to see something crazy. Don't do it. No, I'm just playing. All right, now we good. We good. So shout out to Purple App going crazy. My guy Ack, he's up live. We can rate him. We rated him a couple times. Moopy, he was killing it. He be freestyling. That was cool. Paige, Primate Paige. Zai was talking about her earlier. She's live. Should we rate Paige? Nah, it's Black History Month. We're not rating Paige right now. No shade, Paige. I'm just saying. Who else? Antics. Let's see. Who live? Black Brilliance? Oh no, shout out to Twitch. Black Brilliance going crazy. What are we talking about? Okay, I'm locked in. Black History Month, raids welcome. She kind of goaded for that. That's smart. That's a smart little title. Should I do it just for the smart title? Should we watch and see what she's doing though first? Am I sharing audio? I am. Let's go. W stream. She's building a little black character, little thing. 4.3K followers. Seriously, Brit.
Yeah, put on the fedora, match
How many
me.
peeps we got? Let's
No,
go.
I'm not Alicia Keys.
Yeah, why not? Let's go. All right,
Match
I like it.
me.
Rock
I'm
it.
not Alicia Keys.
I'm
Yep.
not either.
I'm not coming in there with the hot chocolate.
Black Hand Ally Gang. Okay, LGBTQIA plus. Let's get it. Black partner pushing the partner. I know she got the partner push. She is partner. All right, cool. W stream gang. Let's get it. W rating coming. Let's show Brit some love. Yes, we'll be back tomorrow. Great channel. Seriously, Brit. I wonder. That'll work. Uh-oh. Oh well. W stream gang. Let's get it. Let's get it. Appreciate y'all. Um Yeah. So we're gonna be back tomorrow, y'all. On IGB. We out. Peace.